Hey everyone, welcome to Patrick Dugan Music. Today we're going to learn how to play and sing California Dreamin by the Momas and The Papas on the guitar. Let's get started. To play this song on guitar, we need to know 6 different chords to begin with. Let's start with the A minor chord. Go ahead and place your index finger on string 2, 1st fret. Your middle finger goes on string 4, 2nd fret. And your ring finger goes on string 3, 2nd fret. You're going to strum this from the 5th string down. Go ahead and let go. Let's try it one more time. A minor. Index finger, string 2, 1st fret. Middle finger, string 4, 2nd fret. Ring finger, string 3, 2nd fret. Strum from the 5th string down. Up next is a G major chord. Go ahead and place your index finger, 2nd fret string 5. Your middle finger goes to 3rd fret string 6, and your ring finger goes to 3rd fret string 1, strumming all the strings. Let go, let's try that one more time. Index finger, 2nd fret string 5, middle finger, 3rd fret string 6, ring finger, 3rd fret string 1. All the strings. Up next is an F major chord. This one requires a little bit more of an advanced technique. We're going to bar strings 1 and 2, meaning we're going to hold both strings with our index finger at the same time on the 1st fret. Then put your middle finger on 2nd fret string 3, and your ring finger goes to 3rd fret string 4, strumming from the 4th string down. Notice that my index finger is pushing more on the side of the finger than it is the very front of the finger. So I'm kind of squeezing on the side that's closest to my thumb on this F chord when I'm barring. Let's try it again. Index finger is going to hold strings 1 and 2 on the 1st fret. That's a bar, B-A-R-R-E. Middle finger goes to 2nd fret string 3. Ring finger goes to 3rd fret string 4, strumming from the 4th string down. Up next is E7 sus4. Go ahead and put your middle finger on 2nd fret string 5, and your ring finger goes on 2nd fret string 3. Strum all of the strings. Let's try that one again. Middle finger goes to 2nd fret string 5. Ring finger goes to 2nd fret string 3, strumming all the strings. Now keep your fingers in place, because going to the next chord, E7, you're going to lift your ring finger away and put your index finger down on 1st fret string 3 and strum all the strings. So these two chords, the E7 sus4, change that one finger to the E7. Try that transition again. There's E7 sus4, fingers 2 and 3. Switching to an E7, fingers 1 and 2. Last chord that we need to know is a C major. Go ahead and put your index finger, 1st fret string 2. Your middle finger goes on 2nd fret string 4, and your ring finger goes to 3rd fret string 5. Strum this from the 5th string down, trying to avoid the top string, number 6. Great, let go, let's try it again. Index finger, 1st fret string 2, middle finger, 2nd fret string 4, ring finger, 3rd fret string 5. Strumming from the 5th string down. Good job. Let's see how these chords fit together in verse number 1. Starting with the first 2 lines, And we're just going to do one strum for each slash. So go ahead and find your way to an A minor chord, and we're going to strum this 2 times. Going to a G major chord next. Strum this 2 times. To an F major chord next. 2 times. Back to the G major chord. Here comes E7 sus4. Fingers 2 and 4. Strum this 4 times. And then changing to E7, strumming it 2 times. We're on to the next line where there's a quick change to an F 2 times. Back to a C major 2 times. E7, 2 strums. A minor, 2 strums. F major, 2 strums. E7 sus4, 4 strums. E7, 4 strums. Now a quick note about the G chord. Remember, there are 2 different ways we can play a G chord, either with fingers 1, 2, and 3, or with fingers 2, 3, and 4. We can play the same chord. So I may end up using fingers 2, 3, and 4 for this. So I can transition from the A minor to the G to the F a little bit smoother. So that's what's going on if you see me holding the G like this. Let's try verse 1 again. This time, let's add in some lyrics. Still with the simple strumming. Here we go. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown. G, F. Back to G. In the sky. E7 sus is gray 4 times. 2 times on E7. Next line is a quick change to the F. I've been for a C major walk. E7, A minor, F. On a winter's E7 sus4 day to an E7. Now verse 1 is going to continue the same way. So going on to the next 2 lines, we'll start on A minor again. Here we go. I'd be safe and warm to a G, to an F, back to a G. If I was in E7 sus, LA, E7. Going to the next line is A minor. California Dreamin, G, F, back to the G, on such a winter's E7 sus4 to an E7. Let's see if we can put together the entire verse 1, just like that, with the simple strumming going at a slow tempo. Here it comes. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown. G. F, and the sky is gray. Look out, quick change to F. I've been for a walk, E7, A minor, on a winter's day, E7. I'd be safe and warm, G, F, if I was in LA, E7. California dreaming on such a winter's day. That takes us into verse 2, which is going to go the same way. Let's give it a try. Starts on the A minor. 1, 2. I stopped into a church, G, F. I passed along the way. Quick change to an F here. I got down on my knees, E7, A minor, and I pretend to pray. The preacher likes the cold, G, F. He knows I'm gonna stay. Last line. California dreaming, F, on such a winter's day. Great job. At this point, we're going into the instrumental section, which is actually a flute solo. It's a psychedelic flute solo, if you're familiar with the recording. And we're going to start on A minor, and we're going to strum this 4, 8, 12, 14 times before we switch to an F. Another way you can think about that is 1, 2, 3.5 measures. Okay, let's give it a shot, starting on the A minor. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, switch, F, 2 times. Next line starts on a C. C major, E7, A minor, F major, E7 sus4, E7. Going on to the next line is A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, to an E7. And we're going to do that one more time for the last line. A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. That takes us into verse number 3. Let's give it a go. Starts on A minor. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, G, F, and the sky is gray. Quick change to F right there. I almost kind of missed it. I've been for a walk, E7, A minor, on a winter's day. Now we're on to the last section, the final section, the outro, where we're going to play this sequence 3 times in a row, A minor, G, F, G. And then at the very end, it'll be 2 measures on the F, and then 1 final strum on the A minor. Let's see if we can do it. Starting on the A minor, 2, 3, go, is A minor, G, F, back to G again, A minor, G, F, back to G again, A minor, G, F, back to a G, back to an F, for 8 strums, 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, and let it ring. Right, so you'll see that I actually used fingers 2, 3, and 4 on my G chord pretty much every single time. So just to review that one real quick, in case you haven't tried it yet, put your middle finger on 2nd fret string 5, your ring finger on 3rd fret string 6, and your pinky finger on 3rd fret string 1. This is probably going to feel awkward at first, especially if you're used to the other fingering. But this is going to allow you to transition your chords better as you're playing through this. Now thinking about adding a strumming pattern, next, we're going to go down, down, up every 2 slashes. Okay, let's see if we can try this on verse number 1. So we start with an A minor, and we're going to go down, down, up, to a G, down, down, up, to an F, down, down, up, back to a G, down, down, up. Now we need E7 sus4, and we'll do it the strumming pattern 2 times here because it's 4 slashes. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Switching to an E7, down, down, up. The next line is a quick change to an F, down, down, up, and then we're on to a C. Down, down, up, E7, down, down, up, A minor, F, 2 times for an E7 sus4, and then 2 times for the E7. Let's see if we can put that together with the lyrics at a slow tempo like that. Here we go. 1, 2, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. Quick change, I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Great, let's keep going. Next 2 lines. 1, 2, I'd be safe and warm. G, F, if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Then we go to verse 2, and we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, I stopped into a church. I passed along the way. I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. here comes the instrumental section. Remember the down, down, up takes up 2 slashes worth of time on this chart. So we're going to do that pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and then switch to F on the 8th time. Let's try it. Here we go. A minor, 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Last time, switch, F. Next line is C, E7, A minor, F, E7 sus4, E7. Next line, A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. Last line, A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. Cool, so you're on this A minor for kind of a long time, and it's easy to lose track of where you're at there. So you're going to have to count to yourself, either counting up to 7 down, down, ups, or you could think of it as being 1, 2, 3.5 measures. Let's try this instrumental section again. Here we go. A minor. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. Switch to F, C, E7, A minor. Back to F, E7 sus, E7. A minor, G, F, back to G, E7 sus4, E7. Next line, A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus4, E7. Okay, that brings us to verse number 3, which starts on the A minor again. Here it comes. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. Okay, a quick change to F. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her leave today. Then we're coming into the outro, where we're going to do A minor, G, F, G 3 times in a row, stay on F for 2 measures at the end, and go back to an A minor. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4, A minor, G, F, G, again, A minor, G, F, G, one more time, A minor, G, F, back to G, back to F, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, and done. All right, let's see if we can put the whole thing together, playing through in time at around that tempo. Okay, here we go, starting on the A minor on verse 1. 1, 2, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. safe and warm. If I was in LA, California dreaming on such a winter's day. I stopped into a church I passed along the way. I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Instrumental 2, 3, 4, A minor. Ready, switch, F, C, E7, A minor, F, E7 sus, E7. Next line is A minor, G, E7 sus, E7. Last line A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus, E7, verse 3. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. 2, 3, 4, A minor. Good job on that. The next step would be to increase the tempo a little bit. What if we tried something like this? Down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. Let's try the first 2 lines at that tempo and see how that goes. On an A minor. 1, 2, ready, go. A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus, E7, quick change to F, C, E7, A minor, F, E7 sus, E7. One thing I do want to point out is that this F chord here on the second line can kind of sneak up on you if you're not ready for it, because your eye is reading the end of line 1 and you're all the way over here, and by the time your eye looks over here, it might be too late. Let's try playing the whole thing at a faster tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. church, I passed along the way. I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. To the instrumental, 2, 3, 4, A minor. Second measure, third measure, ready, switch, F and C, E7, A minor, F, E7 sus, E7, to an A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus, E7, again A minor, G, F, G, E7 sus, E7, verse 3. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. A minor. All right, way to go. Now, if you're struggling to keep up at that tempo, that's totally normal, especially if you're new to these chords. That's going to be the case. So you could slow it down to one of the previous versions and find something that works for you. Also, if you're singing along, remember that the lyrics are going to line up with the chord changes at certain points. So if we go through this back with the simple strumming and look where the lyrics are going to line up, the A minor chord, you first strum that on the lyric brown. The G chord happens on the lyric sky, and the E7 sus4 happens on the lyric gray. Let's take a look how that's going to go. So slow tempo, just doing one strum for each slash. Here we go. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, G, F, and the sky is gray. So you want to see where those chords line up. On the next line, the F lines up with the word I've. The C chord comes in on walk. The F chord comes in on the beginning of winters. And the E7 sus4 on day. Let's try that. 1, 2. I've been for a walk, E7, A minor, on a winter's day. So when you're looking at notation like this, it is generally the case that the chord symbols are supposed to be written over top of the corresponding lyrics. However, that's not always the case, especially if you're looking up chords and lyrics and stuff on the internet. It's very common that the chords and lyrics might be a little bit off from each other, and you might have to figure out where they're supposed to line up. But this is how it's supposed to look, so that the chords line up with the lyrics. Cool, so I would suggest practicing singing this through with the simple strumming a few times to see how everything lines up and fits together. And then after that, try incorporating the strumming rhythm, but still stay at the slow tempo and take breaks or pauses in between chords if you need to, in order to get to the next chord and line up the chords in the lyrics. So here's what that would sound like. We would start with the A minor. We're going to be doing the down, down, up, but we're going really slow, and we might pause or stop here and there to get things to line up right. So with the A minor, 1, 2. All the leaves are brown. G, F, and the. Wait until you get the chord. Sky. Get the next one. Is gray. So you can pause there if you need to. Get to your F. I've been for a C. Walk. E7, A minor, on a winter's E7 sus day, E7. So we're not as interested in staying in time when we're doing something like that as we are trying to see where things line up and taking as much time as we need so that we can line up the chords and the lyrics correctly. Now, once you can do that, then you might want to start thinking about playing this in time, where the tempo is steady and you're not taking any breaks. You may have to go back to the simple strumming, or you might be able to do it with the strumming pattern, and that's just going to depend on how far along on the guitar you are and how comfortable you are playing and singing. This strumming rhythm, this down, down, up, will be confusing at first while you're trying to sing because you're doing two rhythms at the same time. So you might have to go back to the simple strumming to try playing it in time. And here's how that would sound. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. So if your priority is playing in time, if that's the focus of what you're doing, then you are going to continue playing even if you screw up a chord or mess up a lyric. Because when you're focusing on playing in time, you move forward regardless of mistakes. Cool, and then once you can kind of do that, then you're going to try to put it all together and you're going to play in time with the strumming rhythm at whatever tempo is comfortable, and then as you keep practicing that, you can increase the tempo. Cool. Now, if you are not really comfortable singing yet, you can try saying the lyrics in time, and you can still practice it that way. For example, if I'm going to do the strumming rhythm, the down, down, up, and speak the rhythms in time, it would sound like this. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Now, one last little tip about singing that you may or may not have picked up on yet is that we're not just concerned with the beginnings of the lyrics, getting them in time. We're also concerned with the ending of each word and making sure these consonant sounds are also lining up in time somewhere. So for example, the N on brown, I might put that N right on the beginning of this G chord, like this. All the leaves are brown. Here's how that would sound if I was singing it. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown. So it also makes a difference ending your lyrics in time as well as starting in time. Another good example is the K sound on walk. I'm going to try to line this one up with the second strum of the C major chord. Let's see how that would go. 1, 2. I've been for a walk. So I lined that one up right with that beat. Now on something like this where you are sustaining a lyric for a few beats, you have an option of where you want to end this. You can let it go for the whole 8 beats, the whole 2 measures. You can do 1 measure, you can do 1.5 measures, but you just want to go off of this lyric in time somewhere. Let's see where that one's going to line up. I'm going to start on an F. On a winter's day. So I held that out for E7 sus4 and tried to end right on the E7. On a winter's day. All right, you can always listen to the track and sing along with the track is another way to practice singing the lyrics. And if you want to play along with the track, a quick note on this song is that the original key is C sharp minor, and I've transposed this down to A minor to make the guitar chords a little bit easier. But if you use a capo, you can capo this on the 4th fret to match the recording. Now, it is worth mentioning that in the recording, the song starts with a guitar chord that I do not have notated here. So just know that there is a little bit of an introduction that is missing from this chart. But I'm sure you can look that up somewhere else if you want to. Let's try playing this thing one more time all the way through. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church I passed along the way. I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the call. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Instrumental 2, 3, 4, A minor. Switch F, C, E7, A minor, F, E7 sus, E7, A minor, E7 sus, E7, one more time, A minor. Verse 3. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming. such a winter's tale. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that one by the Momas and the Papas. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks so much. See you next time.